We use a lot of different equipment to grow corn on our farm. In the springtime, it all starts with a planter.
We know a field is good to plant if it can sustain the weight of your planter and the ground's fit, it's warm, so you have warmth, you have dryness. The process of filling a planter starts in the seed shed.
Inside the seed bags, you will find corn seeds dyed in blue or purple colors.
The reason why they're dyed is because they have fungicide and insecticide on them. They color that so you know it's on there. So if you plant the seed without a treatment, you will get insect damage. Bugs, insects will eat through the corn. Fungicide on it allows the plant to be healthy as it grows out of the ground to a certain extent. A person will drive that out to the field. We try to be efficient and fill seed and fertilizer sometimes at the same time if we can do that, so planter only has to stop once. The starter fertilizer is for the immediate plant growth. So we are doing exactly the same as a garden. You want to get your plant in the spring as big, as green as possible, as fast as possible. So that's why we use starter fertilizer.
A sprayer is really targeting weeds that compete with the crop that you're growing. Of course, weeds come naturally and they want to use the fertilizer and the moisture and everything else that that crop you planted is using. So you got to snuff out that competition. We use herbicides to fight weeds, and we use fungicides to boost the plant health and kill diseases. A lot of it's for plant health, which then equates to better process in the plant for producing a cob or beans, and just generally keep the plant healthy. It produces more yield. The sprayer on our farm has become like a huge tool for our operation. So I have it timed fairly well where the sprayer almost goes every week through since spring to fall. It's all about protecting the crop.
Corn is harvested with a combine. That corn combine will have a field mapped out, so we'll have a schedule. We know what varieties are where, which ones are probably ready. We have grain buggies as well, so the combine does not have to come back to the trailer if the trailer's parked at the edge of the field far away. We have grain buggy drivers. That buggy is you fill up with corn, lots of volume. It drives beside the combine while it's combining, drives back to the trailer, dumps in the trailer, truck's full, comes to the elevator here. And that, after we do that, we'll start the dryers up, put them in the bin. So that wet corn coming out of the field will go into a wet bin, and that'll be its staging spot before it gets dried through the corn dryers. And after the corn dryers, goes up another leg into my dry bins. All the bins have fans at the bottom. In the fall, I will refrigerate it, so I've got temperature cables inside of the bin, and then I turn the fans off and it'll store all year round. You can ship it anytime you want.
Most of our time after planting and harvesting is spent on maintenance. Everything from tractors and planters to trucks and elevators needs regular care to stay ready for the next season. A lot of it is washing, changing tires, greasing bearings, swapping out seed plates, and just keeping things clean so it's all ready to go.
We spend a lot of time making sure that the farmland we own and rent, we treat it like it's our own, and we just make sure we're keeping the land healthy so we can continue growing great crops and safe crops.